Hello, Vanakkam Macha. Macha, tell me one thing. Honestly, you tell me, okay. Yesterday, when I asked you whether agriculture income is totally exempt or taxable under Income Tax Act, you honestly told that it is totally exempt under Section 10(1) of the Income Tax Act. Correct or not? Now, Macha, when I am solving questions, no, I am getting different kind of doubts in my mind. You know what? First question in my mind is what you know. If, let's say, for example, a person has agriculture land and he has grown tomatoes out of that, he just converted the tomatoes into ketchup and sold that ketchup into the market. How come this is taxable, macha? You only told the agriculture income is exempt. Tomatoes growing is the agriculture income only, na macha. Why should it be taxed then? Yes or no? Now, the second question is what you know. Let's say, for example, in partial integration concept, what do we do to the normal income? We add the agriculture income and then compute the tax on that. Then that agriculture income is getting taxed under that concept, Namacha. How you can say it is totally exempt? You know, third biggest doubt which I have: tea, coffee, rubber. If this is grown by a person, then why partial, part of that income is getting again taxed as non-agriculture income? Full confusion, macha. Can you please clarify why you told that the full agriculture income is fully exempt? Hello? Hello, macha? Hello? Two. Ayyo, cut the call. Whom should I approach now? Yeah, tax Thalaiva. Yes, yay. Namaste, namaskar, vanakkam. So let me quickly clarify all kind of doubts on agriculture income concept. First, let's understand what is agriculture income as per Income Tax Act. See, boss, there are only four kind of things which are mentioned under Section 10 of Income Tax Act. The first thing is income from sale of agriculture produce. Now, what is agriculture produce? Growing tomatoes from the land is agriculture produce, but then conversion of the tomato into ketchup and then selling it into the market is not agriculture produce, boss. So, first thing you need to keep in mind, whatever you grow out of the land, till that moment itself it is agriculture activity, and till that whatever you generate revenue will be treated as agriculture income. But converting tomato into ketchup process is not agriculture process, and whatever income you will earn with the tomato ketchup sale will be treated as a business income, boss. Number two, rent being let out of agriculture land. Let's say for example you have a vacant land which you have given on rent to someone carry out the agriculture activity, then it will be treated as exempt income, which is agriculture income. Let's say, for example, there is agriculture land which you have let out, but you have let out for shooting. Let's say, for example, Shah Rukh Khan is running with Kajol. Tujhe dekha to ye jana sanam. Boss, that you have given on rent, agriculture land only, but not for doing some agricultural activity, but rather for shooting a cinema. Then that income, whatever you will receive from Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol, will be treated as a business income or other sources income, but it will be taxed. I hope this clear. Rent from let out of farmhouse. Let's say, for example, attached to your agriculture land, there is one small building which that tenant has asked you, sir, please give me the building also on rent so that I can store that whatever agriculture produce, tomatoes or wheat, whatever I will produce from this land, I want to store it somewhere, sir. And building is just adjacent to the land. So give me this building also on the rent, sir. So if you are letting out that building which is just adjacent to the agriculture land, that will be also treated as agriculture income only, and that is also exempt. The last one is income from sapling and seedling grown in a nursery. You must have seen a lot of nurseries where small cute plants are there. Now you would get one that, sir, it is not grown in the land, no sir, it is put in a cute pot. Yes boss, that is specifically given in the law, no, that will be treated as agriculture income. So if you see any of these four incomes, those will be exempted straight away under Section 10(1) of the Income Tax Act. But there is one small catch here. See, Income Tax Act is a central government's act. Correct or not? Now, central government has exempted agriculture income under Section 10(1), but state government has the authority to tax agriculture income. So we cannot universally say that whatever agriculture income is there, it is fully exempt. It is not like that. The state government, let's say for example, your land is situated in Tamil Nadu or your land is situated in Assam. And let's say for example, that particular government has decided that boss we will tax agriculture income also. In that case, if the state law mentions that agriculture income will be taxed, then boss your agriculture income will be taxed. not by the central government, but it will be taxed by your respective state government depending on the law what they have provided. So, central government generally exempts agriculture income under Section 10(1) of the Income Tax Act 1961, but it may be possible that state government may tax, and there are few live examples where we have Assam, West Bengal, Odisha, and Tamil Nadu. These are the states which generally follow taxation of agriculture income. So, you need to also check the state governments act whether they are intending to tax your agriculture income or not before getting into conclusion that agriculture income is totally exempt or taxable. Now we will come to the second query which this person had, partial integration concept. Now let's say for example what happens actually in partial integration concept. Let's say for example there is a person who has salary income and agriculture income also. So salary, he is an employee. He also owns a agriculture land from which he is getting some agriculture income of 3 lakhs, and the salary income is 4 lakh 50,000. Now how this partial integration concept actually works? See, let's say for example, I don't have agriculture income. For example, I have only salary income which is what 4 lakh 50,000 for example, and I am an individual. So what will be my slab rate under the optional tax regime? 0 to 2.5 lakhs, 0. So 0 to 2.5 lakhs of income, I need not pay anything. But to 2.5 to 5 lakhs of income, I need to pay tax at the rate of 5%. Now, just to have a close look at this, salary income is 4 lakh 50, which is taxable. Agriculture income is 3 lakhs, which is exempt. Yes or no? So exempt means what? I need not consider it for taxation purpose. But so if I take only 4 lakh 50,000 for taxation purpose, I will fall under this tax slab rate of 5%. Means I have to pay tax on whatever exceeding 2 lakh 50,000. Beyond the 2 lakh 50,000, 4 lakh 50,000 means what? 2 lakhs. On 2 lakhs, I need to pay tax at the rate of 5%. That will be how much? 10,000 for example. Correct or not? So let me repeat it. If your salary income is 450, you have an agriculture income of 3 lakhs. In that case, agriculture income is to exempt. 3 lakhs is exempt. No need to pay any tax on that. But on 4 lakh 50,000, you need to pay tax. How will you pay tax or how will you complete your tax liability? 0 to 2.5 lakhs. 0, 2.5 to 5 lakhs. Means beyond 2.5 lakhs, how much ever income you have, on that you need to compute tax at the rate of 5%. So 4.5 lakhs minus 2.5 lakhs will be 2 lakhs. On that 5% will be 10,000. Correct or not? Now, what is the logic of partial integration concept? I'll tell you. See, boss, if I have to just add 4.5 and 3 lakhs, that will sum up to 7 lakh 50,000, correct? Means technically speaking, this person, did he earn only 4 lakh 50,000 literally in during this year? No. He has earned 7 lakh 50,000 during the year. Now, if his total taxable income had been 7 lakh 50,000, then his slab would have been what, 20% slab. Because as per the slab, beyond 5 lakhs, if your income is there, in that case, 5 to 10 lakhs, the slab rate is 20%, boss. 20% you need to pay tax at. Correct or not? Let me highlight this in a different color so that it is visible. Yes. Now can you see? So 7 lakh 50,000 is the total income actually he has earned. Maybe it has an exempt income component in it, but his total income is 7 lakh 50. No. So technically, he should have paid the tax at the rate of 20% also for the income which exceeded 5 lakh rupees. But did he pay? No, he is not paying. That is why just to get that tax rate for this person, the government has introduced a concept called partial integration. Now you will get the doubt. So is that meaning that this 3 lakhs is getting taxed? No, it will not get taxed. How, sir? See, in step 1, there is a procedure of how we can compute the tax liability under this kind of a scenario. In the step 1, what we do, tax on agriculture income plus non-agriculture income means a tax on 7 lakh 50,000 we compute. In step 2, what do we do, tax on agriculture income means this 3 lakhs. Basic exemption limit. Basic exemption limit here is 2.5 lakhs. So after doing these 2 steps, we will get 2 kinds of taxes. In step 3, we have to just reduce step 1 minus step 2. Ultimately, the tax liability of this person you will get. What is happening in this 3 steps, ultimately, the salary income is getting taxed at higher rate. Ultimately, agriculture income is not getting taxed. That is why this formula is built. That is how it is built. So what happens in partial integration? You are paying the tax on the taxed income only, not on the exempt income. But you will pay the tax on the taxable income at the rate which should be actually applicable for your total income criteria. I hope this is clear. Next, the last doubt which this person has is tea, rubber, coffee, everything grows from the ground only. No, then why we are again bifurcating that income into agriculture income, non-agriculture income? See, boss, tea powder, whatever is sold in the market, do you think that from the ground as it is, it comes out? No. First, what happens? First, you will sow a seed, a tea seed, or whatever. First, the plant will come. Yes, small plant will come. Out of that, you will extract the tea powder. Right? That you will do some. You will have seen in Ooty and all when you go. Tea factories are there. First, they'll take the leaf, they'll dry it, then they'll grind it. Out of that, tea powder will come. You are selling. So there's two activities here. Number one, you are growing the tea plant out of the ground. Till that it is agriculture activity, but after that you are converting that tea, tea leaves into tea powder. Have you ever seen tea leaves as it is sold in the market? Customer buying it, going to home, converting the tea leaf into tea seed. It is no. What is being sold in the market? Tea powder. How the tea powder is made? First, that farmer will grow the tea leaves. Then he will himself convert, or he will give to someone, convert that tea leaves into tea powder. That is where two activities are happening. Now, first one is agriculture activity. The next one is a business activity, which is conversion of tea leaves into tea powder and then selling into the market. That is why here, out of the tea income, whatever you get, no, that is bifurcated into two things: agriculture income and non-agriculture income. So they say that 60% of whatever you earn out of tea powder sale, no, 60% we will treat it as agriculture income exempt, but 40% income will be treated as a non-agriculture income, and you have to pay tax. Same with rubber also. Rubber also, what? Rubber directly comes from the land? No. First, a plant is grown. Out of that plant, the process will be happening. Then the rubber will be extracted, it is sold into the market. Two activities are there: agriculture activity, non-agriculture activity. That's why the bifurcation is there. Coffee grown and cured. Coffee, if you sell coffee seeds, are also found in the market. Coffee powder is also found in the market. If you are selling coffee seeds, you have grown the coffee seeds out of the plant, coffee seeds have come. That seeds alone are sold into the market. In that case, 75%, 25% will be treated as agriculture, non-agriculture income. But, not just seeds. You converted that seeds into powder and then putting in bottles and selling it off into the market. Then boss, less of agriculture activity and the non-agriculture income. So that is why if grown, roasted and grounded into powder, that if it is being sold, in that case 60% is agriculture income and 40% will be treated as non-agriculture income. I hope you got a clarity. So agriculture income, yes, of course it is exempt, but you need to look much deeper into it. Look into the proper scenario from end to end. Then we can properly come to a conclusion whether it is fully agriculture income, or whether we can tax partial, or we need to tax partial as agriculture income or business income. I hope this is clear. Share it with all your friends who are thinking that agriculture income is simply in the market. There is a lot of bus agriculture income exempt. But how exempt, boss? So share this video with all your friends. It will be really helpful. Also, you can share this with your parents or uncles who are having agriculture income, who think that totally it is exempt. If they are irrespective of whether they are doing tea business, coffee business, that is a wrong perception. So share with them also. Do subscribe to this channel. Tax Thalaiva is here to rectify all kind of doubts, whatever you have in your mind. So I hope this video is pretty clear. Guys, if you are preparing for CA, CMA or CS and looking for videos or content like this in 100% English language for a direct tax paper, do subscribe to this channel, boss. Share it with all your friends. Take care. Bye bye.